Hi, Elkhart West family. I'm just here today to talk to you about the Elkhart High School School Improvement Planning Team. And unfortunately, we couldn't be here in person because we are literally meeting as a school improvement planning team right now over at East Campus. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Erin Hartman. I'm one of the members of this team, and special thanks to Allison Mikowski for putting this presentation together. Allison, who is a counselor here, is also on the team, and we'll talk more about who else is on the team as we go through this presentation. So real quickly, I want to outline for you who we are, what we're doing, why we're doing it. Those of you who have been around a while, this will probably sound familiar. This is a process we go through on a regular basis. But because we are now one new high school, we wanted to take a minute and just share with you what's going on. So these are the members of the team. Our two administrators are Matt Werbianski, who's over at East, and Latasha Bonds, who's here at West. We also have Alex Holtz, as I mentioned, Allison Mikowski, Chris Werbianski, Colleen Shook, myself, Sarah Flagg, Tamara Gonzalez, and Pamela Duff. So the people from our campus who are on this team from West Campus are Latasha, Alex, Allison, Colleen, and myself. And the other members are, like I mentioned, Matt is an administrator at East, and the other members are counselors and teachers at East as well. So we've actually been working together for about a year. We started the process last year, taking a look at what was common on both campuses and trying to find commonalities and really mesh our two schools together. So over that time, we've worked on creating a mission and vision for the new high school, our alignment with district goals, evaluation of how we're doing on those goals, reviewing and adding core elements to what we want this school improvement plan to look like, performing a needs assessment, and also inserting demographic data. This has been a little bit of a challenge as we're pooling information from two separate campuses. And that was what we spent much of last year doing. Unfortunately, over the summer, the state changed the process. And so we've had to sort of take a second look at everything, see what we can use that we've already completed, and then finish a needs assessment and school improvement plan going forward with this new process. So we've been meeting every Friday this school year so far, and we're going to have everything done by September 22nd, which is the deadline. So the why, as far as we're concerned, first of all, of course, we want to bring the two campuses or two schools together as a team for one unified Elkhart High School. We want to support the ongoing school improvement process. This is something that has always been a reality, at least in the last couple of decades, and will continue to do so. And so really looking at what things we should be working on together for the students of the whole city, as opposed to something that's specific for two different campuses, has been a big part of our why. We also want to define the goals that we're collectively moving towards, and we'll be getting more information out to you on that. It will sound very familiar because, to our pleasant surprise, when we sat down together, we found that both campuses really have a lot of things in common, and we're already working towards some common goals. So as I said, we'll be sharing that out with you here soon. We also worked on creating a mission and vision for Elkhart High School that was strongly informed by the mission and vision for both Elkhart Central High School and Elkhart Memorial High School. Not recreating or not creating something completely new, not reinventing the wheel, but looking at what things that we had in common and how we can honor those things moving forward. So that's what we've been working on. Again, we're at East currently, continuing to work on that, and we're finishing up by September 22nd. We'll share out with you once we have a completed document and be talking about goals and working towards those. If you've got any questions in the meantime here on our campus, you can send Latasha Bonds, myself, Erin Hartman, or Allison Mikowski an email. And I hope you have a great Friday.